Hello, good to see you again.
Neil is here.
Okay.
Neil is here.
Oh yeah, I can see him now.
Yeah, he's here.
Hello.
Hello. Hi Neil, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Thanks for coming down.
Okay.
Thank you, Uncle Jeff, for hosting.
This young chap,
I know that's the whole purpose of this video. Fresh off the night walker.
So I think he's more comfortable playing with his own one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. If he used my luana, he become very luan.
No lah.
Yeah, but he musicians are such that they attach their own.
Oh, they got the pet peeve, isn't it?
Yeah, they're familiar with. It's better than.
Cannot anyhow touch her. Other run.
Yeah, it's like a wife to them, some musicians, they kept a few wives, they kept a few instruments, and they are so attached. And then I have heard musicians who say, I have 3-4 wives. Number one was good, number two was sweet,
They have different character.
Yeah, different character.
Oh, of course.
So this is something which he will be the expert on the characters of the instruments.
Yeah, because I've never seen a run before. I've seen No, I've never. But I've seen the erhu and the guqin.
Here I'm going to show you some of the lute instruments. Firstly, these are the bowl instruments.
Oh yes.
So we have the lute instrument like this round one.
Yep.
This is what we call the ye qing.
Okay.
Ye qing, as you know, the name rhymes with the moon. So it's like the moon mandolin. Yes. Then next we have this. This one is what we call the qing qing.
Qing qing.
And then sometimes the different dialect group, they call it as the Cantonese, they call it the chung kam. The Teochew, sometimes they call it the ting. And then some they call it mei hua qing, wei hua kim.
Okay, yeah. Is it because of the shape?
Yes, the shape of like the cherry blossom.
Yeah, like a flower. Yeah.
Yes, a flower. Yes, and then it comes from different area. This one is actually made in Teochew, from the Teochew province.
Okay.
Yes, and then the next one here in the lighter color, similar shape. This one is from Shanghai.
Oh, in Shanghai.
From Shanghai. The difference is in the tuning, and then also if you look at the flaps, the bridges, as you can see closely, the dialect, they have less flaps, all these bridges, but the northern ones, they have more flaps.
And they're closer together.
Yes, that's right. Yes. Yeah. And then obviously other strum instrument will be the pipa. Yes. But today we are talking about the luan. Yeah. And then this is the luan.
Oh wow. It's huge.
Yes, it's huge. And the luan actually comes in different sizes. This is the da luan.
Okay.
And then we have the dong luan and also the xiao luan.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
and,
okay.
But nowadays I don't bring in such instruments anymore. Like for instance, this piece of luan you're looking at is actually 1970s, early 80s shipment stocks. Yes. And then from time to time, especially the Chinese orchestra, the Huayet Tuan, time goes by, some of the instruments they change. And probably because of the sounding, or to sometimes because as like this one, you look at the da luan is so huge. You need someone which is quite a big size person. Let's say in a school, secondary school or what, is quite difficult for the
It'll be
child
hard to manage. Yeah.
Yes. And today we have our friend here.
Hello.
Neil.
Neil.
Yes. Neil. Yeah. So Neil is one of the youngest ruǎn player here, you know. And then he features. He got his own one so-called like company.
Arts company. It's a charity group. It's called Raunatworkz.
And when do you set it up, and is there a reason why for doing so?
Certainly, in 2014.
Okay, so about 6 or 7 years ago. Yeah.
So basically, we want to promote the traditional musicals.
Yeah.
And it's what is the relationship between the traditional arts and society as well.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of integration stuff as also like multicultural crossover project as well.
Like what you did for Nightwalker, isn't it?
Right, something like that. So talk about Nightwalker actually was inspired by our multiculturalism society. Yeah. So in that production, actually you can sense of like Indian dance, Chinese opera, and the ruǎn playing as well. Yeah.
I thought the time, the person who was telling the time, that was really interesting for the Nightwalker. Because that was something that no one would have seen unless unless you watch the Chinese opera. But again, that's something that's quite lost.
Right, correct. Because the time telling actually is a lost culture. Yeah. Because we are using clock. The clocks tell us the times, but in the ancient times, without a clock, so. The gong man actually is very important for the village.
Yeah, of course, Right. Yes. So they're the ones who will tell the time, I thought it was really interesting.
Yeah, I think the young generations, they do not know that actually has such practice in the ancient times. So I'm thinking like, to appreciate our traditions. So I'm thinking to like bring these things to our project. So.
Yeah, I think it's a really amazing collaboration between the three of you, as well as the Indian dancer.
Indian dancer.
Yes, as well.
And then actually I'm looking for the relationship between the traditionals and the modern arts. So modern society. What is the link? So basically, in this production, Nightwalker productions, you can see 4 characters. The one is me. I'm playing as a musician, and then we have a knight. The knight actually is a spirit. Yeah. So actually, I have this idea is because we always focus on what we can see and what we can hear. Yeah. What about the thing we cannot see and we cannot hear? Something fun, maybe interesting thing for us to look forward or to to find it out. Yeah, and then the third character is the time. Yeah. And we have the 4th character is called sound. The sound actually is playing all the electronic stuff. We create the electronic soundscape as well. Yeah. So I'm thinking like maybe this is a good things to link all the modern elements and then bring our audience close to the show as well. Yeah.
No, I think it's amazing. Sadly, obviously you're barely affected by COVID, but you're still able to do a Facebook live stream.
So it's quite a last minute things. So everything was prepared already. So we are so excited to welcome all our guests to join this journey, not journey, but sad. I think we have to thank for this period as well, because we have chance to slow down.
True. True.
So that's why you can talk to yourself, and then you can search what do you want. Actually, it's one of the intention for this Nightwalker as well, because it's we want everyone to slow down and reflect, and then and then you start again, and then you always check the hooks. Yeah,
like a reset, I would say. Like, for you to stop, to ponder, to reset, and then you start all over again.
Correct.
Is that correct?
This is the message I want to send out with the song.
Right. I think you have sent the message out to more than 12,000 viewers. Uncle Jeff, thank you again for hosting this, for allowing us to use your premises so that we can all
Actually, all this while, I've met
he's starting
the
again.
older musicians.
Yeah.
Only until this couple of years, the younger group, like Neil and some others, they came to me.
Yeah.
And initially I thought this traditional kind of music, or even the playing on instruments, will be like gone, just like my trade, Yes, but blessing. I see this young group of people coming up, playing their own way, and they are very innovative. Like what Neil is doing now. He is able to gel the east, the west, together, which is something I think we look forward to, lah. That's why I always look at there's always the old school kind of Chinese music. Then they are the new one. Then
the new age, like Neil.
Yes. But for him, he remembers what is old. But and then he is able, with his team of people, able to bring the old into the future.
Oh wow!
This is something which I'm able to do. To do it, I mean, like frankly, because I myself is stuck in the old school. I think it's a good thing. From what I observe, especially in Singapore, or even in Singapore, Malaysia, there are people, musicians, passionate people want to know about our Eastern culture. Here in Singapore, we have the mix. So for Neil, he understands what is Western music. He did pop, classical, and he understands that. And then he also, obviously, he understands the Chinese way of playing things. But having a Western musician, that Western musician may not be able to understand. Chinese is usually talking about pentatonics and all that. So it's a good thing that here in the literate dot, we have people from everywhere coming here to understand further about what is the different culture, what is the common thing, and what is the different.
Because I think Neil, like it's a perfect symmetry of straddling both East and West for you. So with your understanding, then you'll be able to merge both genres of music and then create something of your own as well.